Hello Aries, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? Welcome to your love and life reading focused on the first half of January 2020. Can't believe we're already into a new year. So thank you guys so very much for tuning in. General, as always, it's not going to resonate with every single Aries out there. So please do take from this reading what makes sense for your situation, your relationship, and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. Please note that I am fully booked through January 15th. So future bookings, I will be able to start taking and accepting readings after that date once again. So that's just a small announcement in regard to personal private readings. And I'll also have a list of all of the card decks that I typically use during my readings, Aries. So let's get started. So the two focus decks that I chose this time around to start off the new year is the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight, and then the Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive. Let's take a look, Aries, and see what needs to come forward for this reading for the first half of January in 2020. All right, guys, let's take a look at that. So angels and spirit guides, focusing on Aries. First half of January, what needs to come through? All right, guys, let's grab one card. Okay, this particular message reads purifying, purge, healing, clean energy. So this is telling you, and it's actually a very good time to be doing that, is because it's a brand new year. It's a time to release things, to purge things out of your life that no longer serve a purpose there, in order for you to start fresh, to welcome in the energies of a brand new year, create healing where it needs it. It's time to clean house, you know? So take that for however way it is resonating with you, Aries. And then let's go ahead and grab a couple messages from the Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive. And let's take a look and see what else needs to be communicated at this time here for you, Aries. So angels and spirit guides, please bring forward for Aries whatever messages need to be communicated through these focus messages for the first half of January. I'm guided to this one. So many things remind me of you. I am not available. Okay, so take these messages for how they resonate with you. Somebody's thinking about you still. They happen to be possibly getting a lot of triggers, or something's reminding them about you, but there's somebody also coming forward that they're not available. So if you guys are at a distance from someone that you're thinking about for this reading, Aries, either you are not available or they are not available, but despite the distance, despite the separation, they're still being reminded of you. And that could be something that's going through your energies as well. Perhaps you're both being reminded of each other at this time, but part of the reason why you're not together is because somebody is not available to be with the other person. Okay, so that for some of you could be reflective of a third-party situation. Somebody might already be in a committed relationship with somebody else. All right, guys, so let's start this reading and let's take a look and see where this is going to go for you, Aries. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries for the first half of January. Please bring it forward. What is it that we need to be made aware of at this time for Aries? All right, guys, let's see what else comes forward for Aries. Please, angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward. Okay, we've got somebody who's checking you out from a distance. We also have signs that are coming through here. Okay, so someone's not available. Perhaps, Aries, it really is you, that you're not available to be with this person. They're still being reminded of you, but they have no choice just to observe you from a distance. But there are definitely signs that are directing you towards a particular direction, Aries. So we'll take a look and see what these signs are about. But remember, it's a time for purifying and purging and healing and cleaning out your energy. And if this person is not good for you, if you already know this, then part of the reason why that's coming through is because you need to release that connection. Perhaps they haven't been able to come to terms with the fact that you can't be with them, and that either you guys were part of a third-party situation or you're not interested in getting into a third-party situation with them. We've got the mask coming through here. That is deception. That is somebody who is pretending to be something that they're not. This could also be manipulation and lies and dishonesty. Could be that person who's checking you out, more than likely on social media. But somebody's waking up, more than likely the divine masculine here. Part of their awakening process could be to realize that it's either time to let this go because it's never going to happen, or it's time to wake up and just find a different path for yourself. Or they finally woke up to the fact that you guys are out of their life. You know, however way that's being presented here, they're still thinking of you. That much we know. So many things remind me of you is what they're wanting you to know. But someone's not available here. So of course it's either you, Aries, or this person that's checking you out from a distance. For some of you guys, it's this person that's not available. And so they might already be in a committed relationship, but they're still checking you out from a distance. And that's a part of that deception and that mask, possibly pretending that their life is in order, that they're happy in their relationship. But at the end of the day, that might not be the case if they're pretending to be happy in their relationship, but they're still checking you out from a distance. So this is a cycle that needs to phase itself out and come to completion. There is a divine masculine, I feel, that is in this space of fear. It's falling right below observer. Both kind of dark energies here. If you look at these pictures, somebody sitting in the dark, looking at their computer, and then we have the silhouette of, I'm picking up divine masculine energy from that. And so this person might actually be afraid to reach out because there will be consequences as a result of reaching out, but they're still interested. You know, they're still thinking about you, Aries. There are lessons that need to be learned here that could potentially be part of the signs that are trying to grab your attention here, Aries, as well as this other person. You both need to learn lessons here. Part of those lessons is what's going to bring about healing in this whole situation. I gravitate towards divine feminine energy from this, that refocus card, and I feel my divine feminine. You're not interested in third-party situations. You're not interested in somebody who is dishonest or lying to you or being manipulative or causing you to just be an option. We do have patience that is needed in regard to this situation. But there are changes. Metamorphosis. There are changes that are happening here between you and this person, Aries. But I do feel someone's afraid to come forward. So rather than reaching out, rather than texting, rather than phone calls or emails or even stopping by to visit you, Aries, they're just afraid to communicate in any way, shape, or form. So they'd rather just check you out from a distance. You know, social media, that's a little bit safer because somebody's not available to be able to bring about a commitment here. Someone's not available. Okay? So let's add to this with some tarot. Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aries? In love and in life. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, see, we've got the Death card coming forward there. So something ended, and that ending will bring about a new beginning in your life, Aries. And maybe this person can't seem to accept that the situation has ended. That's a cycle that needs to phase out. Those are lessons that need to be learned here. There is a transition that is represented by that Death card. It does represent Scorpio energy, typically. There is a renewal that follows something that has ended, but somebody has to accept those changes. And I feel this person, Aries, just can't seem to grasp that it's over. It's time to move on. They can't live in the past. They might be afraid to move on from the past. And it's very difficult to move on when things keep reminding them of you. That makes it a lot harder. So possibly that's why they're afraid to just move on. So they're still checking you out still. In regard to love and romance, it's a relationship that's ended for sure. But the love didn't go anywhere. The love is still there. And so that's perhaps why this person is still holding on for dear life. Even if it is just from a distance. We do have the Hangman coming through right after that. There is a new perspective that is offered by that Hangman. It's followed by the Four of Cups. So we've got water energy right there. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming forward with a missed opportunity. We've got the Page of Swords, somebody who's very much in their thoughts. And then we've got the Three of Swords with heartbreak and a heartache. And then we've got more threes, Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups, somebody feeling nostalgic about the connection. Could be a water sign, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could also be an air sign, somebody who was heartbroken. But it's interesting how we do have two cards representing threes, okay, which is tapping into communication or the lack of it. And third-party situations are a part of that energy. So this Hanged Man as well is picking up off of water energy. So we have very heavy water representation here. So Aries, the person that you might be thinking about could be a water sign. But of course it doesn't have to be. But that is self-sacrifice. That is surrendering. That's letting go. And I feel someone struggling to let go here. And perhaps it's you, Aries, that's saying, I'm not available. But they still are finding that it's very difficult for them to let go. And I feel third-party situations here created a lot of drama between you and this person. Aries, it was not easy. It was very turbulent, very chaotic energy. There is a new perspective that is offered by that Hangman. That's a part of it. But there is peace of mind that comes from finally accepting things and making a decision once and for all to let go. You know, definitely releasing things, release what does not serve you to make room to receive better or to receive more. That is a part of the energy of that Hangman. And it's interesting how it falls right below signs and lessons, because that's a lesson that your person that you're in separation from, more than likely, Aries, that's a lesson that they need to learn, or you both need to learn this. Because for sure it's a period of transition. and transformation. And it's right next to the Death card, which is all about transition also. So there is healing that's needed here. Because it's very hard to leave the past behind. I'm feeling here somebody is really struggling with that. You know, we've got the Six of Cups, which is all about nostalgia, memories, and the desire for a reunion, a reconciliation with somebody. I feel someone wants you back, Aries, and you might not be available to even entertain that. Somebody is heartbroken over this. And it is coming forward as a missed opportunity here. Because that Four of Cups is all about contemplation and apathy, a missed opportunity. So somebody is very much in their head about this whole situation, but at the end of the day, they are heartbroken over how things played itself out. They would love to be able to work things out with you. That's a part of the energy of the Three of Pentacles, to be able to collaborate with you and create that intimacy and teamwork once again with you, to work together towards manifesting union here, or a reunion, a reconciliation. I don't feel here, Aries, that you are on the same page. That's not what I'm feeling here when it comes to your energy for this. I feel that this person is really struggling to let you go. And I feel that, especially for my divine feminines, you have chosen to refocus and go on to a different path, especially if somebody was lying to you, third parties, deception. That cycle is coming to an end if it hasn't ended already. This is a part of your life that needs to phase out. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance. Angels for you, Aries. Let's take a look and see where else this is going to go. So angels and spirit guides focusing on Aries, please, for the first half of January 2020. Can you believe that? 2020. All right, let's see what else. Let go of control issues. Yeah. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Because at the end of the day, Aries, they can't control you. You can't control them either. You can't stop them from checking you out from a distance. You can't stop them from being afraid to move on and to heal and to leave the past behind. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I feel, given enough time, and that's why this patience card is coming forward, it'll heal on its own. I feel, though, that somebody's struggling here. They may have certainly seen you as a soulmate. That's how they could have seen you. That's perhaps how you see them as well. And if you are struggling as well as this person is to let the situation go, you might be on the same boat, actually. Because I feel that due to the third-party situations that are presenting itself here, that's creating that blockage between the two of you from coming together. So third-party situations, that needs to be purged out. And once that's done, that does create healing. So this very first card that came out, purifying, is on point. We have passion coming through here, making it even harder for this person to move on because they feel that, one, you are their soulmate, and two, it was a very passionate connection. They still feel that passionate magnetic pull towards you. It does say stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And I feel this person who's still thinking about you, they're really trying to just think positive that you guys can ultimately work it out. But it takes two for that to happen. But somebody's heartbroken here, and I feel it's my divine feminines. They may have also pictured a future with you by way of marriage, commitment, a life together. They still want to talk to you, heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss feelings with each other. I really feel they had the chance to do that, but they were being dishonest before, wearing that mask, that deceptive, manipulative mask. They had their chance to do that, and I feel that's where this missed opportunity is coming in, because they had the chance to set it right, but they didn't. That's what I'm feeling here. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Some of you may have turned to prayer in regard to this situation and the challenges that came from that. You guys could also either be of different religions, different backgrounds. That could have been an issue as well. But it's telling you here and confirming it for you here, Aries, that it's time to let this person go. It's time to let them go. Because as long as a third-party situation is a part of this mix, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. That needs to be purged out. That needs to be released. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what else needs to come through here. Let's pull some dialogue messages for you, Aries, and let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. So this is the Messages of Love Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. So whoever it is that you are focused on for this reading, focus on that person, and let's take a look and see if they could, what would they want to say to you if they would be given the chance to communicate. And this could also be you as well, Aries, if there's something that you are wanting to say to this person. So let's go ahead and grab some messages from this deck and see what comes forward. So take from it whatever makes sense for you. Yeah, see? Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Look at that. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Dang. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Look at this stuff. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Especially if there was cheating, infidelity, third-party situations, karmic partnerships, however way that's playing itself out. I feel for some of my Aries viewers that you've already made a decision to either walk away from this, refocus, end it, and this person is struggling to let it go. They're in denial over how things have possibly played itself out, and that's where these regrets are coming from. I can't help but look at the next card. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. I feel they kind of get in their own way. This person is getting in the way of progress because they are really struggling, I feel, Aries, to accept the truth, accept what's happened between the two of you, and they are setting up these obstacles in front of themselves and kind of self-sabotaging and stopping the progress in their own life. Jeez, okay, the direction those cards went. Let's add to this. Let's grab some Lover's Oracle here. Angels and Spirit Guides for Aries. What else do we need to know at this time? Angels and Spirit Guides for Aries for the first half of January. Okay, let's grab that one. Let's grab the bottom of the deck, and I feel guided to pull that next card as well. So the first one that came through, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And that's where this denial is coming from, and it's picking up off of that. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. And if this person has just told one lie after the other, they probably don't remember all the lies and deception that they've created, and that's a part of that mask energy as well. The next card that came forward: give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. For those who have chosen to move on and find a different direction, refocus, find love elsewhere, find happiness elsewhere, you will be able to manifest those blessings and whatever it is that your heart is focused on. So you're going to be okay. And I was guided to pull this one as well. This is freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Exactly. You know? It's clear. So if you want to move on, if you want your freedom, Aries, it's here for you. Nothing's stopping you. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some Fire Witch Tarot, Infinity Oracle, angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. What else do we need to know at this time? All right, guys, let's take a look and see what else comes through for this reading, for your love and life reading for the first half of January 2020, Aries. Longing. Six of Cups. Nostalgia. So many things remind me of you. Okay, so this is confirming repeatedly that they're still longing for you, they're still thinking about you, they're still missing you, they still love you, but it is coming forward with an element of dishonesty, manipulation, and again, third-party situations. And it is confirming for you here, Aries, and however specific this is coming through, that you need to release this person. You need to let them go, but I feel that they are struggling to let you go. Pay attention to the messages you receive from your spirit guides, and a part of your spirit guides are coming through in this reading, so definitely pay attention to elements of this reading that are resonating with you. We do have a spiritual journey that you are on at this time, Aries. It's picking up off of that. It's also tied into these religious factors that came through earlier. You know, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It's all tied in together. Next card. Leading you on. Perhaps you knew this all along, that they were leading you on. And that's contributing to the dishonesty and the manipulation and the third parties. Look at this next message. Secret love. Exactly. Too many secrets that were beneath the surface when it came to this person. And I don't feel, Aries, that that's ultimately where you want to be, is hiding your relationship with this person. Part of that awakening card as well could be that they came to that realization a little bit too late that you are the person that they want to be with. But by the time they came to that realization, you were no longer available. And they're still thinking about you. They're still checking you out on social media. Okay? So let's add to this with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides focused on Aries for the first half of January 2020. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come forward for you. Angels and spirit guides for Aries, please. What else do we need to know for Aries? For Aries, we've got quite a few. Table, gathering. We've got circles, completion, which is very similar. Let me move this guy aside. To cycles. Okay, something needs to come to completion here. Something needs to phase out. We also have yellow. Some of you guys might actually have a sunflower as a favorite flower. Confidence, success, happiness, optimism. And I feel part of this direction of refocusing for you, Aries, this is what's coming in for you. And you can certainly reclaim the confidence that may have been compromised as a result of what went down between you and this person. Yellow might also be your favorite color. Web, cosmic plan. Webs always remind me of, I forget the exact wording, that web that we weave and the whole dishonesty thing, and you can't keep track of your lies and the manipulation. And I feel that that's what this person created for themselves. Look at this bottom card. Veil, hidden, okay? Secret love, secrets, dishonesty, deception. There was a lot that they were creating by way of that deceptive energy. And we are in the holiday season, lots of gatherings for you, Aries. You might have a lot of invitations, especially for this last upcoming week of December, and certainly moving towards New Year celebrations and into the new year itself. Look at this card. 444, your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. And if you happen to be seeing that number a whole lot, trying to grab your attention, Aries, I will grab one more. This is freedom. This is all about freedom. And I feel some of you guys really wanted that. Refocusing, finding a different path for yourself, purging things out of your life, things, people, connections that no longer belong there, so that you can start with a clean slate, especially for this new year. Okay? All right, guys, so let's go ahead and close this out with some healing messages, but I'm guided to pull this particular deck instead of my original one. Let me go ahead and see what the angels feel you need to know at this time. So angels and spirit guides for Aries, please, some final thoughts. Final thoughts for you, Aries, for this love and life reading. The very first one for 2020. Okay, we've got Angel Crystal. Love it. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. I mean, that is a pretty amazing message there, guys. Okay, so you might not know where you're headed, but just know that what is in store for you in the new year is pretty amazing. So just try to maintain a positive attitude as to the direction that you're going, whether you are unsure of where you're going or what you want to do. As this card states, have faith and hope. because there's something pretty amazing that is coming in for you, and sometimes we can't see what that is. So you just got to trust in the universe to bring you what it is that you need at the right time. Okay? So that's where I'm going to leave it, Aries. I hope whatever part of this reading you were able to resonate with for the very beginning of the new year. I do hope that it offered you some clarity and has given you a particular message, especially that you're needing to hear to start this new year off right. Okay, so there's definitely action that you need to implement in your life, especially when it comes to somebody that is still holding on to you energetically. And if you haven't already, it's time to release this person, purge them out of your life. That healing process needs to continue, and it's time to clean house. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this, guys. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.